Welcome to the Pick Your Brain podcast from the demented minds of the TLEV YouTube channel. My name is Thomas.
My name is Mr. E.
And you know what, Mr. E? I got another fun week for you.
Yay.
Two topics. One of them is, of course, as in the description of this video, going to be a Would You Rather horror edition sent in from our fans and also from my mind.
Ooh.
But before all of that, I think we're going to do our first topic. You ready for it?
Okay.
All right. So, in honor of Slender Man movie coming out
Ooh, okay.
and getting really, really bad reviews.
Already?
Oh, already, of course. And it was just like, it was marketed so poorly. I never saw a full trailer for it on anything else than on YouTube.
Ooh.
And it wasn't even like in the trending page. I saw a couple like 15-second.
I always saw the same trailer.
It was always the same. Yeah,
it was like the guy's face was like gone, and they're in a bathtub and they're turning around and there was no face.
Okay, well,
that's all I remember.
So
I never saw.
I've heard that this movie is actually more based on the legend of Slender Man and not the actual, not the video game. No, about the actual. About the actual story of Slender Man. So like the actual accounts of children going into a forest because they heard the Slender Man. So my proposition to you is I want you to pitch me just one movie.
And I got one for you.
Oh, okay.
I got
but it's got to be. Let me explain. This is a legend. This is a folklore. I don't want it to be on actual cases because this movie decided not to be on the actual Slenderman cases for some freaking reason. So it was the legend of Slenderman. So I want you something that preferably has not been done yet.
Oh, and, it's not been done.
Oh, it hasn't? Well, then.
Oh, no.
Just lay it on me.
I mean, if you guys find any, if this actually exists, mad props for you guys to find it because I couldn't find anything. So I have a pitch.
All right.
And then I also have 3 actors that I know for sure that'd be great in this movie.
Oh, boy.
Actors and actress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want me to start?
I mean, yes, please.
Okay. We all know this legend.
Do we?
It was a real man.
Okay.
At the same time, it was a legend. Johnny Appleseed.
Oh,
Johnny Appleseed. Okay,
you're right. Johnny Appleseed was an actual person.
John Chapman was his real name.
Right.
American pioneer, nurseryman, loved apples. Spread the apple trees all around the U.S.
Now I have a question for you. Did he have a pan on his head? Was that an actual thing?
I did not. I don't think he actually.
There's
pictures, so I'm guessing yes.
Okay. They're pictures
or
there's
like drawings?
Drawings?
Yeah.
Because if there's actual pictures, because it's like
he was
early 1800s.
He was 17. Yeah, so early 1800s. But no, he died in the 1840 something. So late 1800s.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, died 70 years old. Yeah, 70 years old.
Dang, that was old.
Or
for someone that
did he?
Oh, what?
Okay. All right. So here's my pitch idea.
All right, lay it on me.
Late 2000s now. Time's passed. And the world is at an all-time high with pollution.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Trees are dying.
Uh-huh.
Animals are dying.
Sure.
And no one cares. I mean, well, so we should care, right? Okay.
Of course we should.
So this is like the Lorax, basically.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right.
Apple trees are very rare now.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically what rich people eat now. It's like the caviar of the late 2000s. We're talking like 2040 or 2050. Okay.
Oh, so it's in the future. It's in the future.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay. But like near future.
All right.
Okay.
So, so after this whole backstory, that I just explained. So now we're in the first scene of the movie. Okay, so we just it wouldn't be the first scene. We just had this
you're
backstory.
Really pitching this for me. All right.
So we just had this backstory. It was like it's pollution's at an all-time high, and then all this stuff, right? Okay. So now is the next scene, right? This is where the movie's starting. These people working and everything, and their job is to cut down the apple trees instead of leaving them, which they should, but they're not. They're cutting it down, taking
to collect all the apples.
Collect all the apples.
Okay.
And so they're collecting the apples, collecting, and then there's one apple just on the ground.
Oh.
Okay, so one man's walking up to it, reaches for it, boom, a hand comes out of the ground.
Oh, damn.
Grabs onto the guy's arm, pulls him in, okay, rips his arm off, reaches into his stomach, whoa, right? And then, boom, the title card, Johnny Appleseed. Wow.
I mean, I love that. I want to make that. I want to make that
great,
a horror film now. Okay.
And then so we all think he's a bad guy, right? So he's gonna be
sure.
We're gonna think he's a bad guy in the beginning of the movie.
All right.
So it's gonna be horror, but also it's
comedy.
No, well,
it's about Johnny fucking Appleseed. How is it not comedy?
It's not a comedy though. Come on, guys, take this seriously. No, it's gonna be like a leprechaun and stuff like that. It's gonna be.
Oh, don't you dare tell me the leprechaun is not a comedy.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess it would be a comedy, but it's gonna be
but like it's taking itself seriously.
It's gonna be a cheesy movie, but it's meant to be cheesy, but also super gory. Okay?
Super gory.
It's gonna be super gory.
I mean, yeah, the guy
he's gonna have his like axe and stuff like that. He's gonna go around.
Okay.
So he's gonna be a zombified.
He's zombified. Okay.
Zombified.
Okay.
So,
but is he undead? Is he a zombie?
See, I didn't think that far yet.
Okay. Like, okay. Did he actually die?
Maybe
or
I'm gonna do like what John Carpenter does. He just leaves you with questions in his movies.
All right. You know
the
what?
thing. Okay.
Yeah, but don't do J.J. Abrams with a mystery box. I don't want that.
No, we won't have the mystery box.
Hell to the no.
Anyways, so what at first we're like, okay, why is he killing all these people? He's killing people like workers under this big business who's trying to
dang,
cut
so
down
he's like going after a specific business.
Right, but he's killing these people who are just working for money because they're poor. So they're working for money, and so we're like, okay, this is a bad guy.
Okay, sure.
And then so he's killing these people, and then the main character. Okay, you ready to hear this?
Okay, all right, I'm ready. Yes.
So it's gonna be a woman.
Okay.
A woman,
ooh. Okay. Female protagonist. I love it.
And they're coming. They're relative in the Appleseed family. So it's not Appleseed. It's gonna be a Chapman family.
Chapman,
because that's
his name.
John
so it's
Chapman.
his family.
So it's his family tree. It's his family tree. So it's going
is that what they call it?
Great granddaughter.
They call it the family tree.
No, not the big business.
Oh,
this is okay. So this is so we're gonna be introduced to her. I don't know how, but
okay, sure.
Okay, guess who's gonna play it? Ready?
Okay,
Linda Blair. Gonna play. Okay. I don't know what her name's gonna be yet, but something Chapman.
Let's something about Apple. So like maybe something
Cider Chapman. Boom.
Cider Chapman. All right.
Cider Chapman or something.
All right.
Martinelli Chapman. There we go. That's her name. Something like that. Anyways, so
you said you had like two other people.
Right. Just wait.
Yeah,
so then,
sure.
So she runs into him somehow, and she's working. Oh, there we go. She's one of these workers.
Oh, so she's not. But it's not her company.
It's not her company.
No,
it's
she's
not
just
her company.
A
she's a worker.
Or
she's working for this big company that's making billions off of apples because they somehow find the apples and it's like O'Hare's Air or some crap like that from Lorax. You don't remember
that? Yeah.
It's gonna be something like that. But they're finding the apples in this polluted time, and we don't know how. Mm-hmm. Anyways, she works for that company.
Sure.
But she's like in the lower part, so like she's one of the people cutting down the trees and stuff like that. And so she runs into
Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Chapman, Johnny Appleseed.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And so, okay. Does she die?
No, she doesn't die.
She doesn't die yet. Okay.
Because so then she's like, oh God, I recognize this guy. Oh gosh.
Okay.
And then she talks to grandmama, who knows the whole story. Like Omi.
Yeah. Okay.
From
I was about to say there's a little bit of Krampus flavor to this.
We're picking from all everything, different movies. This is why it's going to be a great movie. Okay?
Right, because it's going to become
anyways.
Of others. Okay.
Yeah.
But the grandmama is the same actress who played Omi, right?
So No,
it's not.
Well, it could be. You know what? Sure.
Let's make it German. Let's make Johnny Appleseed German.
It's an American folklore, but whatever. Nobody cares.
Hey, maybe Johnny Appleseed was the first of his family to come here from Germany. Boom. There's your story.
I don't think so, but you know what? Whatever. Anyways,
in this version, it is.
So she somehow sees the business, the big owner of this business, and she doesn't see him. No. Linda Blair.
Okay.
Goes tell because she's the only survivor.
Cider Chapman.
She's the only Cider Chapman's the only survivor. So she goes to the big businessman and says, okay. And guess who's playing the big businessman? You ready?
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell.
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
You know, he's too many times a good guy. So now he's a bad guy. Okay, he's not Ashley Slashy anymore.
You know, he's not Ashley Slashy. Okay,
he's a bad guy.
Does he have two hands though? Because I was thinking, you know, like
we should make one of his hands out of wood.
That's exactly how it is in Ash versus Evil Dead. The first ever episode of Ash versus Evil Dead, the arm that's cut off is a wooden hand.
So boom, he has a wooden hand made out of an apple tree. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
What's his name?
We don't know yet.
Martin.
No. He has no connection to the.
All your characters should have like.
No, because we want to make this a horror. We want to make this real
Martin
horror.
Nelly.
Okay, fine. Since he's working in the Martin. His name's Martin, and
all right.
His name's boy.
Martin. Oh, okay. It's fine. Keep going.
Okay, so she tells him, "Oh gosh, we gotta figure this out," and he's like, "Don't worry, I got this," and then. She's like, you got to stop doing this. It's upsetting him. You got to stop cutting down these trees. But she still doesn't believe that. God, how is this Johnny Appleseed? How is he coming back?
Okay.
So, anyways, it's like, so I forgot to tell you who the actor Johnny Appleseed's going to be.
I'm waiting. Oh,
so she goes after and she finds Johnny Appleseed. He's like, why are you doing this? And he can talk. Okay, he can talk just fine. Okay. Actually, you know what? He's not going to talk. He's going to be mute.
He's undead. Let's make him mute. Yeah. Okay. You know what?
He does sign language somehow. I don't know how. Actually, no.
With his axe. He does sign language with his axe.
Okay. Right. And then he basically describes somehow that why he's back is because he wants to bring this world back to what it used to be.
Okay.
A beautiful, peaceful place. I mean,
sure, yeah.
Like that, right?
We'd love that, yeah.
So he's trying to bring nature back to its all-time high.
I love it.
And so the only way he can do this is by destroying this business.
Oh, wow. It's one business that controls all. It's like a monopoly. All right,
yes.
Okay.
So Cider Chapman is like, okay, we're relatives. I'll help you. So they're going after this big man. Okay. Martinelli.
Yeah,
and then
they're going after Martinelli.
The whole movie is them going after, but at first it starts like, okay, he's a bad guy, but then au contraire, he's a good guy. Ooh. He's gonna help, and they're gonna kill Martinelli. And
they're gonna kill him?
Well, yeah, they have to end the business.
That's the only way they're gonna stop him is just like
they're gonna end
killing Martinelli.
They're gonna end it like.
Well, don't spoil it. What if we actually make this into a horror film? Don't spoil the ending.
Well, let's just say. Fuck, I don't know how to say it. So I was going to make an Apple joke.
Well, why don't you tell me...
Okay, you want to know who's playing John Appleseed?
Why don't you tell me who's playing Johnny Appleseed?
Michael Rooker.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So maybe we have him talking because
sure.
Michael Rooker.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's going to be the whole... Linda Blair's making... she's coming back into the horror community with a horror thriller action movie.
Sure. This sounds great.
You know, she's gonna be like the Sarah Connor of
this
the Johnny
universe.
Appleseed universe.
It's gonna be a full-on universe.
It's not done. we're planning on making a second and a third.
Oh dang.
Okay.
Oh,
because it turns out
GAU. Not
guess
G-A-U,
what? You ready? Turns out after all this, okay, they ruined they destroyed the company.
Yeah.
Johnny Appleseed, boom, stabs
Linda Blair.
Why
are you spoiling? What you just killed off Linda Blair like that?
Yes.
Poor Cider. Oh man.
It and then Omi has like a she's like she feels it.
You mean grandmama? She's not Omi.
Grandmama feels it in her. She's like, what just happened? She has some kind of powers.
I love it.
Okay.
Oh,
so there's my
beautiful.
That's my pitch.
Okay.
It's kind of scratchy right now because I made it in the past
like
5 minutes.
5 minutes. You know what?
But I love how the movie starts.
I love it. I love exactly how
it
starts.
out from there. Okay.
It reminds me a lot of the logo for Pick Your Brain podcast.
Boom. But his hands aren't going to be that green.
Oh, it's not going to be that green.
It's going to be red.
Oh,
like
he's
going
to be.
I'm just kidding.
Dang.
That'll be bad.
He's becoming an apple.
What if he's got like worms coming out of him and stuff like that, like an apple?
Yeah. I love it.
That's what it's going to be.
All right.
Your turn, Thomas.
Okay, my turn. Well, I didn't have as much fun with making mine, but this has not been a movie yet.
Okay.
And the inspiration behind this is the fact that it was recently announced that La Llorona is getting its own movie adaptation.
She's coming back.
And she, I mean, is crazy.
Right.
Like we've seen a lot of her story, but I don't want to talk about La Llorona right now.
Ooh.
No.
Okay.
I mean, we already know that movie's coming out. Why would I pitch a movie that's already coming out, right?
Exactly.
So, I want to pitch El Cucuy. That's right.
It's Cucuy.
El Cucuy. Now, for those of you who went to Halloween Horror Nights, you know very well that El Cucuy is the boogeyman. It's a very Latino, Hispanic, Portuguese folklore that he's the boogeyman.
Not the
he's
boogeyman
a child
from,
eater.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not that.
No. Of course. Damn. I'm going to tell you why he's not. So this El Cucuy, or El Coco, as I learned today, apparently his name is also Coco, but it's not going to be the Pixar film.
The colors of the thing.
So El Cucuy, of course, as those of you who remember,
this a musical?
And it is in fact somewhat a musical.
Ooh.
Because this is how it's going to start.
Okay.
So it starts
like
in a children's bedroom.
Okay.
And there's a father reading a story to his son, and the son says or the son he's misbehaving.
Okay.
And he's not being nice to his father or to his mother. So the mother and the father, who I don't know who they're played by yet.
Okay.
But that doesn't matter.
We'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out. Then grandmama comes in.
Oh,
abuela comes in. And she tells her son or not her son, her grandson,
My
that
name was Coco.
no, this is not Mama Coco. She tells the legend of El Cucuy to her grandson in rhyming verses, though. Not like, I experienced Krampus. No, this is like the actual story, the actual rhyme.
Is this played by Omi also?
This is, of course, played by Omi as well.
Only grandmama.
It's the only grandmama in all of the stories, right? Only abuela. No. I didn't actually plan any actors like you did. I'm really impressed that you came up with actors. Like I did not go that route.
All right.
But I did plan who was going to be El Cucuy, and we'll come back to that later.
Okay.
So the rhyme it becomes something that's very, very throughout the entire movie. You hear this rhyme.
So
you hear this entire.
We'll remember it.
Yes,
somehow.
exactly.
Okay.
And so at first it's kind of sing song. It's like whatever.
Right.
And the kid doesn't believe.
Okay.
Kids never believe, right? Well, turns off the lights and we hear the same song, but it's in a lower voice.
Oh, whoa.
It's the exact same song.
It's not a high-pitched, like, little girl voice?
No. Lower voice, like a rumbling. It sounds like an earthquake is happening.
Oh, gosh.
And it's coming from the winds, and then the kid, all of a sudden, disappears.
Oh, jeez.
No longer in their bed. And then that's El Cucuy. That's the title card. Now, I
feel like it should be like fading.
Oh, it could be like
like
Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, like that kind of like dust effect. I mean, I believe it. We're not going to talk about that here. What we are going to talk about now is who's going to play El Cucuy. Now, for those of you who went to Halloween Horror Nights, you know that the voice of El Cucuy. Well, you didn't go that year. You didn't go that year. No, that was. I think that was like the year before.
That was 2013
that was 2012.
or 14.
No, that wasn't 2013. I think that was 2012.
I went 2013. No, I didn't.
No, you went 2015 was your first year. That's 2012 or 2011.
Wow.
I think it's 2012.
Okay.
El Cucuy was played by none other than Danny Trejo. And I want him in this movie, not only doing the voice of El Cucuy like he did for that maze, I want him to be El Cucuy.
So is El Cucuy going to be like animated like the Crooked Man or...
No. We're doing practical effects in my movies.
Whoa.
We don't do CGI.
Okay, John Carpenter, watch this.
Yeah, well, I mean, he could watch it, but I don't think he cares. This is going to be all practical effects. And my movies will never, ever have CGI.
Wow.
Hell no. We go old school in my movies. And so the setting for this movie, let's say the setting is El Paso, Texas. Right? El Paso, Texas. Right? I love that city after Breaking Bad, you know. So, but I want...
Are we going to see Walter White Easter eggs?
We are not. We might. Ooh. We might if you know, AMC, you want to sponsor this movie. But, you know who's going to be playing the cop who doesn't believe anything? John Krasinski. That's right. John Krasinski with a full-on,
but he's not going to believe it?
He's not going to believe the legend, why all these children are disappearing.
He's white. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but he's going to have a partner, and his partner, because John Krasinski is not that rugged, he's not that jaded, but he's going to have a jaded partner. You know who's going to play his jaded partner? Bruce Willis.
Damn it. I was hoping Jenna Fisher, but that's okay. Okay, no. Bruce Willis.
Yeah, Bruce Willis and John Krasinski are going to be two cops in El Paso, Texas.
Wait, so Bruce Willis is not going to be a main role guy?
No.
Whoa.
He's going to be the support to John Krasinski.
Whoa.
That's right.
It's a change.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And they're like finding out all these murders because it's like, what's going on? Why are all these... Well, they're not murders. Well,
but they're just disappearing,
They're
right?
just disappearing.
It's like it.
Or they're like in comas. No, because the kids are also going to be there because one of the parts of El Cucuy is that he removes the spirit of the children and leaves the bodies behind. Okay. So these children will probably be like in comas. And what's going to end up happening is that John Krasinski, I don't know. That's all I got right now. It's just the casting.
He's gonna do some crazy.
He's gonna end up going against El Cucuy. He's gonna be Danny Trejo, and Danny Trejo is gonna like give him one of Trejo's tacos, and everybody's gonna be fine.
There you go.
Yeah, that's so.
Do we ever get like a backstory of
El Cucuy?
I don't know. Like El Cucuy, it's not actually El Cucuy. It's like some dude doing this, and it's like. No, I don't know.
Whoa! So you want to make it like a crime thriller, not a horror film anymore? Ooh.
I don't know. We'll see.
Nah.
And then it connects to.
I like mysteries. I like mysteries in my movies. Oh, Unbreakable
connects to that.
There you go. It's in M. Night Shyamalan is gonna direct this movie. No. But we might have him there, like just as an extra, you know.
Oh, just walks by. No,
yeah,
it should be you. It'll be you walking by.
Oh,
you do that role.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Well, I think we did some pretty solid pitches right there, huh? Yes. So let us know in the comments down below what you think of our pitches, and also
if you want to see a Johnny Appleseed
horror movie, or if you want to see a El Cucuy horror crime thriller,
we'll reach out to some people with money.
But you know, Crypt TV and other sites, we love you.
Careful.
But yeah, don't use our ideas. Like, you can help us make these into movies, but
we love you guys.
Yeah, don't steal our ideas. Now let's move on to our next topic for today. Okay. Our next topic is, of course, something that I've been wanting to do since we were coming up with the idea of this podcast, and that is a Would You Rather horror edition.
Ooh.
So, of course, I tweeted it out, so make sure to follow us at Pick Your Brain Pod, and also follow us at TLE Tweets, so that way if we send out these questions that we need help from our audience, you can help answer or come up with these questions for us. There we go. So a lot of these came from our audience, and I also interjected a couple. But you know what? Let's just go into it. So Damian Castro, who's at DCastro_323. He asks us, would you rather be stuck in Camp Crystal Lake with Jason Voorhees stalking you, or be stuck in a high school prom with a very angry Carrie stalking you? So what would you rather have?
Okay, a Camp Crystal Lake.
Lake.
Is it just me? No.
Oh, both of these scenarios is only you.
So it's only me.
Oh, yeah. There's a prom for one for some reason. Okay. Or everybody else is dead and you're the last survivor. It's one of those.
And I can't get out of there.
Well, I mean, at least in this question, I think it's more like you have to try and find a way out. So who do you think you can outsmart and outrun and out?
I think I can outsmart Carrie.
Oh, okay. Why's that?
Because I'll use some like voodoo on her, like pretend to be her mom. And
you mean Jason? Like, that's literally in I think it's the second one. That's how someone stops Jason.
Oh, I could do that, huh?
They pretend to be Pamela, but you're not a blonde woman, so.
Wait, but in Carrie, does she goes crazy? Is that because she doesn't want to listen to her mom anymore? That's the reason, right?
no. What happens to Carrie is she's at a high school prom and she's about to become prom queen.
Right.
And
no, I know that.
they
Yeah.
drop pig blood on her,
like,
and she goes crazy and she uses all her powers to kill everybody. And then she goes back to her house when her mother is then like saying how
I will pick Carrie, so I'll
blah,
make
blah,
her
blah,
fall
blah.
in love with me.
Oh, so you're gonna treat her right?
I will treat her right.
You're gonna treat her right. Okay.
Carrie, don't worry. I respect your powers.
Okay.
So that's how I'm gonna do it.
I think, but you brought up a really good point with Jason, and I think I'll steal it.
Hold on. With Jason, here's the thing. I've watched a video, a short YouTube video, a short movie, a YouTube. I don't know if it was a YouTube movie or something. A short Jason movie about this guy visiting Camp Crystal Lake again.
Oh, like a fan-made film?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Mm.
And he's visiting Camp Crystal Lake, and it's all like destroyed, and he's just like every time they see it's like flashback or throwbacks to the old movies. And then Jason's
I think it's called Never Hike Alone.
Is that what it is?
I think that's
what it is.
Of the short film.
Anyways, he really struggles to get out. Like
Jason
the guy. Because it gets to the end of the short film and he's in paramedics and he's going away. He thinks he's like, okay, I'm good. No, and then Jason just comes in.
And like kills everybody.
Kills everyone.
Okay.
So he gets
I never seen the full Never Hike Alone.
He gets so far to the paramedics coming and saving him, but then yikes.
Yeah, here's the thing. At least from what we've seen in both the original Carrie film and the remake that came out 2013, I think. I don't know. Came out like a couple of years ago, or a few years ago, I should say. We never know how long Carrie's powers last, because she always kills herself before the powers. But we know in both versions that she's not actually dead, because her grave does something crazy. It's like, oh shit, she's actually still alive.
Also,
so we're dealing with both two supernatural beings that cannot stop. They are just like an endless threat. So of those two, who do you think you can outlast? So you think Carrie, because you're gonna make her your wife. But
Carrie also, she in the beginning of the movie, she's talking about like how she really likes some guy, right? Or
yeah. She goes, a problem with that guy.
So there we go. So she's like a high school student. Guys, don't worry. I'm a high school student.
There you go.
There's nothing wrong about this.
Boom.
But then she's still
a
teenager, and she's like.
Mm-hmm. Well, since I'm 21 and I'm 21, it'd be weird to go with a 17-year-old.
She's looking for love. I'm looking for love, and voila, we'll get married. We'll have a baby with Pazuzu powers.
Pazuzu. Oh, wow, you're gonna have Reagan. You have Linda Blair as your daughter.
We'll never get in a fight, or else.
Okay. Or else lose that fight. Or you will so lose that fight. Then I guess I'll say Jason, just because brownie points. Yeah. I'm so done. All right. Next question. So Jocelyn Happyface at Lil Jose 16 asks, would you rather be stuck with Annabelle in the Conjuring house? So I think they mean the Warren house, because that's where Annabelle is. Okay. Or stuck in a church with the nun?
Oh, jeez. Who came up with this?
Jocelyn. So.
Jeez. Okay.
I can already tell you, I take Annabelle over the nun any day.
I take Annabelle because we're stuck in a room with her, right? So if you
we're stuck in the house, so we got some space to breathe.
You keep an eye on Annabelle, right? She doesn't move as much.
If you keep an eye on her, you're right.
If you keep an eye on Valak, she's still coming at you, and she's gonna kill you.
It doesn't matter if you keep an eye on her. If you keep an eye on her painting.
But also, we never see Valak kill someone.
We see her almost. Well, we see her as a controlling.
Yeah, she's
the old man.
But she's not killing him. She's in control of him.
Well, no, but he's in pain. We see that he's in pain.
I guess.
The point is, the nun is scary.
The nun. The portrait scene gets me every time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't know why she doesn't kill Lorraine in that scene.
She doesn't want to kill Lorraine. She wants to kill Ed.
Yeah,
and that's why she shows Lorraine. That's why Lorraine goes into hiding for 2 weeks, 6 weeks. I forget the exact time.
If Valak's coming at me, that means she's trying to kill someone I love, or she's trying to kill me.
If she's coming after you, it's because of someone that you love.
And then Annabelle, who's taking over Annabelle again?
So Annabelle, there's a demon that's possessing the Annabelle doll.
It's not like a kid.
But you can just put that in the Annabelle doll in the freaking cage, and you're good.
Yeah, and then I call up a priest every day.
Yeah, so just
throw some holy water on. There we go.
Exactly, exercise it.
Easy.
Boom. All right. So Stephen Rico at Lovesick PT5 asks, would you rather swim with the creature from the Black Lagoon or swim with Jaws? They won't hurt you, but which one do you want to swim with?
They won't hurt me.
They won't hurt you.
I say the creature of the Black Lagoon. I've seen Shape of Water. Although that's kind of weird. Yeah, no, but I've seen that.
You better explain, sir.
Like, they have feelings, right? Like they have human feelings.
You could say Jaws has feelings too.
But he doesn't have human feelings. He's like an animal.
Well, the creature from the Black Lagoon fell in love with a girl, but you ain't a girl.
No, I know that, but I can become his best friend. I can like dap him up and sometimes.
There you go.
See, look, you just gotta become everyone's friend.
See, my reasoning is that Jaws is just a giant shark. He's just like a regular old shark. The creature from the Black Lagoon is a creature, like
right, but
he's like.
But like, you can say I'm friends with the creature.
I'd rather say that than say, oh yeah, I just went swimming with a giant shark. Like, okay, whoop-de friggin' do.
Cool.
All right, Nick Burnett at Nicholas B410 asks, would you rather be stuck in a house hiding from Michael Myers or in the woods hiding from Jason? People really like Jason.
Hiding from Michael Myers because he's never coming after me. He's only going after what's her name?
Laurie Strode.
Laurie Strode.
Well, yeah, if you're only considering if you're.
I'm going based off movies right now.
Yeah, so you're going after the 40 years later thing. The fact that like.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but Jason he's like undead. I mean, Michael Myers, yeah, okay.
But Michael Myers
is not. He's not as buff as Jason.
I don't know. I feel like that worker jacket.
Jason's like 7 feet tall.
Well, which one are you talking about? If you're talking about the Rob Zombie version, I don't think you've seen it. He's freaking
really
huge. Yeah, it's like they show him.
I'm talking about
show him as like a little boy. Yeah, no, you're talking about
Haddonfield and
you're talking about you're talking about the second one. You're talking about.
Oh wait, he's not in the second one, is he? No, he's not.
He's in the third. He's not in the third one. No, he's in the second one, the fourth one, the fifth one.
There we go.
And then H20 and this upcoming one. It doesn't matter. All right. So you'd rather do Michael Myers?
Yeah.
I'd probably do Michael Myers.
Because look. You think about the kills.
Oh, right? Between the two of them? Yeah, but Jason's creative with his kills.
Jason is mental with his kills. Yeah. Okay? And Michael Myers, he
well, no. Remember in the second one where he turned up the heat of that hot tub?
Yeah.
Or not the hot tub, but the bath. And just like, poor girl.
But like,
that was my
I feel like Jason is like such a big brute, and he's just gonna.
Okay.
He can grab you so easy. I don't think Michael Myers can grab me easily.
Well, I mean, he grabs Laurie, I think, pretty easily.
Yeah, but Laurie and I don't weigh the same.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Okay?
Fair enough. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So, Michael.
All right. So, Matt at Matt0418242741 asks, would you rather have your brains bashed in by a baseball bat named Lucille?
Yikes.
Or have your brains eaten by a zombie named Glenn? I added the Glenn part.
Both ways I'm going to turn into a zombie.
Not if you have your brains bashed in.
Oh,
your
true,
brain's killed. Also, no, you wouldn't be turning in either one because your brains would be
why would Glenn be a zombie?
I was just joking. That was like a joke. I don't know because it was relating to that.
So is it just? Is that the would you rather though?
No, the would you rather is would you have your head bashed in by a baseball bat or have your brains eaten by a zombie? I probably
bashed in because it'll go quicker.
I think it'd go quicker too. Yeah, I agree. All right, Taylor V at Tay Rosemary asks, would you rather get free food at HHN? So for those of you who don't know, we started our channel on Halloween Horror Nights, which is an event here in Hollywood and also in Orlando and Singapore and Japan. So HHN is the acronym for that event. So would you rather get free food at HHN for a year but have to wait in 4-hour lines for every maze or house?
Whoa.
Or get free front of the line pass for a year, but the lights have to be on at the event?
That one. The front of the line.
Front of the line?
Because even though the lights are on, you still can like look at the decorations and stuff. That'd be cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, we did The Exorcist with sort of lights on. No.
Oh, when we went there
when we went early entry and stuff like that.
We could see, yeah. I agree.
I'd do that because you'll see what oh god, what's his name? Chris has been working on.
Chris Williams. Yeah,
what Chris works
amazing
on
art director. Yes, amazing Chris Williams. Absolutely.
Yes, Chris Williams.
All right. So now those were all the fan suggestions. I've got 3. I got 3 for you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna first ask you if you have any for me.
Woohoo! That was good. Guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check our interview with the 3 legends.
Yeah, the 3 creative
I'm not making
directors.
fun of Chris. I just freaking love Chris so much.
Yes. Okay, hurry up.
Okay. Do I have any questions?
Do you have any questions?
Would you rather own a Child's Play doll?
Okay, so
that comes to life.
I mean, good old
Chucky.
Good guys. Yeah, good guys doll.
Good
guys doll.
Or a Annabelle doll that sometimes. So no, they both come to life, but there's only one day that they come to life. So it's like a full moon kind of thing.
Oh, I would totally take the good guy doll because
that doesn't
necessarily mean it's Chucky.
No, but like yeah,
you always have Annabelle.
Okay, it turns into Chucky, and then Annabelle turns into the demon.
Annabelle. Yeah, to the demon controlling the.
But it only happens one day, so you got to be prepared.
I'd take Chucky.
You would still take Chucky
because he's funny. Annabelle
but
doesn't
he's
even
not
talk.
Nice. But they're not nice.
No, but Annabelle doesn't talk. Like at least.
So
Chucky,
you would rather run away from Chucky?
Because then I'd be able to hear him. The little shit doesn't ever stop talking.
Would you
exactly.
You wouldn't be able to hear. It doesn't matter if you hear him or not. If you
I'll
see all the
always be
die.
hearing.
That's freaky.
He's always laughing.
I mean, I guess I would take Chucky also.
Take Chucky. Why are you busting my balls? All right. My next question.
Wait, no, I got one more.
Okay.
Actually, I'll ask you afterwards.
Yeah,
go.
Exactly. All right. Here's like a little bit like a philosophical question. Would you rather only watch horror movies from the 20th century? So that's from 1930s all the way until the 1999.
Okay.
So only watch those horror movies and never see any of the new ones, or only watch horror films that are up and coming. So from 2000 all the way until the end of time. So basically the question is, do you think we've hit the peak of horror films and that they will never be as good as they were in the 20th century?
Would I rather watch the Universal Monsters, basically?
Basically, Universal Monsters, The
James
Shining,
Wan movie.
Exorcist.
Oh, God.
So, or the original It miniseries, or would you prefer the It
And we have
movie?
It, this movie, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if you think about time.
So basically, The Shining versus Insidious.
Never ending.
And The Conjuring.
Shit, I don't know how it goes, but it goes like that.
Time. The ever-flowing river. Come join us now as we enter.
Okay.
I didn't even say it yet.
Oh, welcome.
Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Did you see the new shirts they got?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they got new shirts.
At Universal?
Yeah, at Universal Studios to promote the fact that the ride is closing. So it says...
It's just closing later, guys.
It says Jurassic Park the ride. I think it says 1994 to 2018. And on the back, it says Life Finds a Way. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But what does that mean?
Like it's going to be Jurassic World.
It's like,
yeah, coming out.
Sorry, goodbye, old ride. We don't like you anymore.
I think they were just trying to go for the same audience that bought a lot of the merchandise for when Tower of Terror closed and became Mission Breakout. But those were completely different franchises.
Pins, though, like that.
I don't know.
We got to go.
That's a weird sound to make on a podcast. I'm never going to make that sound again. All right, but go answer the freaking question.
Oh gosh. Well, if you think about, they're gonna make remakes again.
True.
There's gonna be Exorcist remade.
True.
Sorry, Linda Blair. I love you, but sorry.
True.
There's gonna be a Shining remake.
Probably.
But if they have the right directors, it's gonna be a fantastic remake.
So
think about the It movie that came out.
Yeah. Okay.
That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I still love freaking The Shining and everything.
Exactly.
I'd go with the future.
You'd go with future, so you'd only watch future horror movies.
You got James Wan at the craziness, at the peak of his career
at the
right
craziness,
now. Look, he's making a third Conjuring.
Mm-hmm. I'd say a lot of what Blumhouse is coming out with.
Blumhouse, you got Blumhouse.
They're hit or miss, but at least they're hits.
Trick or Treat 2 is supposed to come out.
Yeah, Michael. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It sounds like Daughtry, but it's a misspelled, so it's like Doherty.
Dottie.
Dottie.
shoddy.
No, but yeah, he came out with Trick or Treat. That came out in 2007.
New directors coming up with creepier minds.
True. John
like
Krasinski, A Quiet Place.
There we go.
Jordan Peele.
We don't have Alfred Hitchcock here anymore.
But Alfred Hitchcock was 20th century.
Does he have any family members still?
I don't think he has any family members in the business.
That's okay.
But Bela Lugosi Jr. He's doing
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. I don't know if he's going to be making anything else.
No.
Yeah, a lot of what he made was like,
But does he have family members and stuff
that want to do
get in?
Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe.
But I see, because look, we have It Part 2 coming. I'm pointing at pictures we have over here that are made by a great artist.
Pennywise. Yeah. Andy Social. Go check him out.
The future looks great, especially, and we got American Horror Story with new seasons coming too.
True.
We have those actors coming out too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to see a Sarah Paulson horror movie
with her as
the main character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're kind of gonna see that with the thriller, the M. Night.
Glass, but he's not. No, she's not going to be the main character. She's going to be a supporting actress. Big role,
though, I would
hopefully.
think. Anyway, yeah, I'd say future. What about you?
Fair enough.
I made good points.
You brought up really good points.
You guys can defend your claim. I think
definitely. I think for me, what the biggest thing is that I don't want them to rely on CGI, and I feel like a lot of horror movies now rely on CGI.
Look at the Thing prequel and stuff like that.
Look at the freaking Thing prequel that came out. It came out
2011. No, 2000.
I don't remember.
Shoot.
But yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're right. There's that. There's also like some aspects of the new It movie that came out.
It's like you said,
even
it's
in The Conjuring. You're right. There's
old movies too. They were not.
You're right.
Good.
You're true. But I feel like the fact that it wasn't an option back then, like really forced people to get off their asses and come up with solutions. Here we kind of have that clutch. We have that CGI clutch. So I mean, you're right. It's hit or miss in both centuries. So you know what?
Stanley Kubrick legit had freaking a big water.
Exactly. And
like
same
now
with,
it'd be CGI.
Same with Nightmare on Elm Street when the Johnny Depp kill in the first one. The water, the blood. It's slanted. Like that's an Easter egg but that's real. That's how you know it's real. It wouldn't be real.
But
now.
you just have to have the right directors.
Yeah, you have to have the right director, and I think you have to have the right producer. I think that puts those limits. So you know what?
It's a hard one, but I still say the future.
All right, fair enough. I'll agree with you there. All right, what's your next one?
Oh no, I forgot it. Hold on, let me think about it.
All right, fair enough. Take your time.
It was something to do with The Conjuring.
Oh, cool.
Oh, would you rather have the Crooked Man playing in your head?
Oh, that
all
song?
the time. That song, or the Freddy Krueger. Freddy's coming for you.
Freddy's coming for you.
Like you hear every time you're walking, you hear it play.
Oh, so like you have to walk to that beat.
No, you're walking around, and you hear the Crooked Man start playing. So you don't know if something's going to come at you or not, or anything like that. So it's always,
not in my head.
No, you're always on a. Well, I don't hear it, but you hear it, and then like.
Shoot. We lost our camera. That's fine. We'll do the rest of this podcast without the camera.
Oh, we don't have a battery or anything?
We do have batteries, but it would take way too long. And you asked a good question.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? Crooked Man. It's got a good beat to it. I like it.
Okay.
And you know what? I think Camera told us to wrap it up, and I think that's what we're going to do. Here. So, everyone, thank you so much for listening on SoundCloud and iTunes, and also for listening on YouTube and watching up until this point.
Yes.
Let us know in the comments what your response were to some of our would you rather questions, and also what you think of our pitches. Yeah. Let us know down there.
Let me know how my Chris
okay.
Like.
I'm telling you it's shit.
Oh no.
All right, and you know what? Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you all next week. My name is Thomas.
My name is Mystery.
And have a great